Welcome to the Bay Chastain Memorial Series here at Five Flags. For the first time ever, the series rolls into the half-mile short track in Pensacola, Florida. We have three cars on hand for tonight's race here, and joining me in the booth for this race is Asher Bunkley and Cash Culp. So, boys, what do you expect to see for this race? And this is the first time we've gone here, so a lot of uncertainty, but what do you guys think will happen here tonight?
Okay,
Racism.
being real, very, very flat racetrack, relatively one groove. I expect there to be a lot of single file. It's going to be very difficult to make a pass. You might have to use the bumper if you really want to make a move here. Um, Aside from that, I really don't have any more insight on Five Flags, even though this is technically, um, it might either be this or Smyrna, which is my home race, or my home short track.
And for what we saw in qualifying here, as you see on your screen, Brian Comiskey starts out the season with 2 consecutive poles in a row. I don't think it's ever been done before. So off to a quick start for the number 80, and we'll see if he can get it done for this race here. You see alongside of him, it is Johnny Boardman the third to his outside there in the second position here. As now we will show you the rest of the start line from rows 2 to 15.
All right, starting P3, we got Tim Spurgeon. I don't think we said his name a single time last week. And to his outside, Michael Maples, he had a relatively impressive race, I would say. He was running in the top 5 last week at Nashville, if I remember right.
He was. All right, Cash.
Know the drivers.
Well, you don't have to if you want, but it's offering.
We have the 01 car of the bitch that likes to sit in the middle of the track during practice of Melissa Smith, and the 38 of Jerry the, how the fuck you say it?
Weird.
All right. And run number 4, the 71 of Cash Culp, who was involved in that hard crash in Nashville, did have concussion symptoms, but was cleared to run this race here. And alongside him, it is Presley Sore, who came off that runner-up finish at the Nashville Fairgrounds.
All right, well, there's the guy Presley Sora finished runner-up to, Bobby Hillis Jr., starting P9 after his win in Nashville. You gotta think for a team like that, you gotta be thinking about just continuing the momentum with this nice start in the season they have. And to his outside, you have Bob Shack. Is that how you say it? Shack?
Yes. I guess so.
We have the 21 car of I typed this game. 21 of Chris Loden and the 8 of Greg Subers.
And a row behind him, you see the number 69 of Finger Me Is. And the Plan B one step, I believe that'd be a Dodge. Alongside him, the 37 of Kirk Horton.
All right, behind them, we got the 68 of Rod Nealand and the 33 of PJ Pendertelli. That's the son, right? If I remember right.
Yeah, PJ's the son. All right, Cash.
And then we got the 26 of Gary McDonald, who had a farm, and the old motherfucker in the 05, that's David Smith. That motherfucker should be dead by now, but thank God he ain't, because we're out here running. Phew!
Very enthusiastic. And right behind him, you see the 13 of Todd Susan, Central Coast Racing Ford. And alongside him is Zachary Pons for 600cc Motorsports.
Speaking of Ponce, did we ever investigate his actions at Nashville?
We gave him a $10,000 fine.
All right. Starting behind Zachary Ponce is the rookie sensation of Al Qaeda, and to his outside you got Cole Raz. Imagine having a last name of Raz.
Or Razzle Dazzle.
Behind them, we have the number 19 of Eric Johnson Jr., not senior, and the 94 of Barry Fitzgerald.
Brandon Petrorino and the number 30, came with a top 5 finish at the National Fairgrounds, and Ken Hagee in the number 18.
All right, behind them we have 36, I believe. Yep, 36 of Dave Sapienza. And then the 3 of Dr. Ed Pohl to his outside.
Now completing our final roll here, we got number 6 of Caleb Schrader. And rounding out your field at dead last, because he sucks, that's the number 31 of Paul Pedro and Silly. Close enough.
Petroselli.
Penicillin.
All right, lights out on the pace car, Henry. Are you excited for another race here of Benny Chastain?
Absolutely. Second race of the season, and once again, like last week, it'll be Brian Comiskey on the pole here for this race. The pace car is about to turn on the pit road about now, and the green flag is out. We are underway here at the National Fairgrounds.
Let her rip, boys. All right, you see the 80 there of Comiskey is already going to clear. Oh, contact.
Whoa.
There. Or contact for second there.
Saved it.
I think
But
Cash.
that's huge,
Big checkup. Something amiss with the 71 of Cash Cole.
Oh, and there goes
Oh, the
Hillis.
21 is hard on the wall.
Ooh.
21 hard on the wall. Yellow flag.
Wash it out.
20
Wow. What
just happened?
What a start.
I think just the unpredictability and all that led to what we saw. Take a look
So
back on what happened. I'll start up here with the 71 of Cash Culp.
No.
Looks like,
So 86 of Spurgeon makes contact, and oh, Cash! What a
Great.
save!
yeah, great save.
My ass gets in the wall there.
Oh, and that's what happened to Zachary Ponce. What a hard hit that is.
You know,
Ooh.
some people could see this as karma for last week.
And then you see Pedron
Oh.
makes contact there.
And then Hillis also,
Yeah.
after winning last week, they might get out here very early.
Yeah, it looks like he made contact with Miez and went hard on the wall there.
I mean, it looked like something broke on the right front of that car. It just turned straight into the wall.
Oh, that's going to be a hard impact.
What a hit.
Hard impact. Oh, Cantor stopped right away.
Yeah,
That's a huge, huge impact.
All right, do we got any takers?
No, we do not.
Not yet.
But man, what a tough break that is for Bobby Hills. Went from winning last week to now.
Oh, Pendricelli's in.
Yeah, Pendricelli got on the wall there earlier.
Caution laps don't count, right?
Yep, caution laps do not count. See Barry Fitzgerald coming off pit road. So none of these guys that went down pit road will lose a lap.
You know, I think that's honestly the best thing about Benny Chastain, you know. Especially at all these shorter racetracks, yeah, where, you know, are you even going to have time to make a 4-tire change? You know, I don't know if this late model series permits tires, but I know other late model series, I've seen other late model series permit tire changes, and it's like, you gotta worry, it's like, am I gonna even be allowed to actually take 4 tires here?
That's a very
And-
true observation.
Yeah, you know, especially with the chaotic nature of Benny Chastain and ARCA Meme, it is nice to be able to go down pit road, take all your damage, and not worry about losing a lap because of it.
Pace car gonna
Huge break.
come on in.
Comiskey in control yet again. Had a great start the first time. Let's see. Can you repeat it? Gets out nice there. Looks like Borneman.
83 have a much better start here.
Is that Borneman in the 83?
Yep, that's Johnny Borneman there.
Nice clean restart there. A lot better from last time.
Much better.
Maybe it could have been some unfamiliarity. Maybe some, you know. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, the 86
Oh,
looks like it's...
caution.
Oh, yellow's
Oh,
out.
caution.
Trying to
For what?
trace back what it would be for. And I don't see a reason. Maybe, what would have been the reason?
When do we get yellow lights?
Hold on, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. So, lights come about here. Okay, so
So,
and there's our culprit,
oh.
Michael Maples in the 5th position.
and more chaos around Cash Cult.
Cash Gulp gonna run him up, and that's gonna be a hard
Oh.
hit for Maples.
Oh, right
Yeah.
front definitely broken. That car is out of this race.
What a tough break that is.
You know, this race has not gotten off to the best start.
Per
No, it
ARCA
has
ruling, if we have one more caution in a 10-lap period,
Yes, ma'am.
we will be switching to single file. But man, tough break for Michael Maples. Came off that strong result in Nashville. Had the most top 10s last season of anybody in his rookie campaign for season 3 with 11 top 10s, though just one solo top 5. He's one of the more consistent drivers, and he won the pole for the Daytona race in the ARCA meme series, and now finds himself out of the race. You know, Cash, we're only a few laps in, but what have you seen so far that has really stood out to you thus far early in the going?
a lot of these drivers here are being aggressive here very early on. It seems that people are trying to take each other out. I've also seen that number 80 car get great restarts every single time. He's been executing all day. It's going to be very tough to knock out the number 80 car from the lead. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the 80 and keep an eye on that mid pack. It seems like everybody's being aggressive here as the lights are out on the pace car. Once again, pace car is about to be in. Rolling to the green here. The green flag's out. 80 is a great restart. The 83 lacking 86 going to get below him.
And that he will do. Tim Spurgeon going to emerge into second there. As I call him, Tim Spurgeon the surgeon, even though he's not a legitimate surgeon. And now, Jerry DeWeer going to get to third. Melissa Smith went up the track a little bit. What a move by Tim Spurgeon and Jerry DeWeer to get around Johnny Mortimer. The caution is out again. Trying to trace. Oh, and David Smith. Big damage. We're going to switch to single file. But major damage from number 05. Let's take a look at what happened here. I'm not... Oh. Okay, wait. That is...
That's Vic.
Yeah, that was Maples. So something happened that we didn't see on that restart. It was actually under the caution period. Hold on. There's something we... Oh, what happened here? Al-Qaeda? Wow. We didn't see this.
Al Qaeda lives up to his name.
So this was under caution from Michael Maples. David Smith gets hit and slams in the tire barriers. We're under caution once again. We're trying to find... So we saw the David Smith incident. We just caught that now, but we're under caution again.
Was that the reason for caution?
No.
No, we're going to try to trace it here. Of caution right there. Okay, so now... Not for Eric Johnson Jr.
Al-Qaeda really just came in there like a heat-seeking missile.
Over the wall.
Yeah, trying to find... I can't see anyone.
There's no,
Car
like...
on the wall back there. Car on the wall back there.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me know when to stop.
Right about there. I think.
See, was it for any of these guys? Might have been Presley Sora.
Oh, yes. Okay, this might have been it.
So it all traces back to that restart.
Looks like made contact with Chris Loudon. Oh, man.
Capsule. Oh, check the
TJ.
tire.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now we found it. So, Dr. Ed Bull gets sideways, and that caused a major crash. So that...
Major pile up. Saw cars get airborne. Oh, we're back green apparently.
We are back single file. We have 3 cautions, and hopefully this can clean up the racing.
Comiskey, you know, I mean, there hasn't really been any time for anyone to oppose him, so I can't say he's really dominated this race.
Further
Oh,
back,
we
you
have a
see
battle here.
Johnny Borman the third on
Ornament.
the bottom.
Who's that on the top again? DeWeer.
Yep, Jerry DeWeer, 38.
Looks like is going to get the advantage on the 83. Huh, would you look at that?
I'll be
Yeah,
right back, guys. I'm gonna get some food.
Nice little battle here. Anything else happening throughout the field?
there's Miez and a 69 going to get around Cash Culp on the bottom.
Oh, very, very nice drive there on the bottom. What is this battle for?
This is the battle for 6 here. So Cash Culp holds on as Miez falling down the running order, now down to 7th here as he made an
What?
attempt to pass Cash Culp. Going to slide up just a little bit. Now
There's
Kirk
some right front damage on Mia's there.
Yeah, might have been a little contact earlier in the race, of course, but still rolling. It doesn't appear to affect him too much.
Oh,
Whoa, Ron Nealon got a little close there.
37 of is that
Kirk
Horton?
Horton. Yep, Kirk Horton,
Yeah.
37.
As you look there, back there, it's
Ooh, and Ron
more
Nealon.
contact.
Yeah,
These two do not like each other.
Yeah, Ron Nealon is running about the track. He's done that at least a couple times.
Let's see. And he's gonna try to give him the slot job.
Let's see what happens here. Looks like Kirk Horn tried to get to him, but
You
cannot
see
do so.
now Kaida taking advantage of the whole situation.
Get to the bottom there, and you see Garrett McDonald, who started deep in the field, has worked his way up the running order.
And now, what do you think Kurt Horn's gonna do when he gets back to that 68?
He might send him a message. I would imagine.
Yeah,
so.
I wouldn't be too surprised, honestly. With you can't be doing stuff like that, really.
No, not
It's
at
way
all.
too early in this race to be making those kind of maneuvers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Looks the battle for top 5 here is heating up.
If Cash Culp emerging from Melissa Smith, who's falling down the running order. She had
Looks like, is there any damage on her car, or is it just falling off?
just probably falling off. Ooh, and Ron Nealon runs up the track again.
What are you doing?
Wow.
Nealon is being a terrorist this race. As you see, Miaz is going to make a very nice move there for the top 5 position on the bottom.
He may get clear. You're going to run him up a little bit.
Whoa. And look at that.
Power move.
Nearly 3 wide. Let's go check up on the leaders. Let's see what's happening up there for a second.
Well,
Oh,
Comiskey, it has a
It's
2.5
checked out.
second lead over Tim Spurgeon. And Comiskey led the first 12 laps at the National Fairgrounds, but lost the lead ultimately to Bobby Hill Jr., who went on to win the race. But Comiskey's been leading a lot of laps this season, we'll say. Still a long ways to go. 150 laps here is a long time.
all right. Let's get back to that battle now. That was actually getting interesting.
Yes, it was. So, Mias is
Maya-
going to...
Yeah, Miaz is gone. We don't really know the pace of Culp or this. Oh, 18 had some contact back there with 19 Johnson Jr.
Oh, Dr. Ed Bull there making a bit of moves.
Now,
Bolt was involved in
What
that
doctorate does Ed Bull even have? I've never known.
What was that?
What is Ed Bull's doctorate? He's a doctor.
He's a chiropractor.
Oh,
Yeah.
the more you know.
Yeah.
And look at this. Nealon seems to be having. Oh, Horton's just been used and abused all race.
Oh man, that might be it for
And that
Kirk Horton.
Killed us far. Is he going to be able to limp it back to pit road?
Man, that was uncalled for.
There was another
Oh, Johnson Jr. Problems
also
for
having
him
issues.
too.
He's gonna wait. These are going to be in front of the leader though.
And it looks like it happened together. Kirk Horton gets into Johnson Jr. and then slides up into the wall. Looks
All
like
right, let's
Johnson
see.
Jr. is going to...
Caution out? No.
No, but now that lead is down to under a second. It was at 2.5 seconds, but Comiskey did get held up.
We'll see, though. Comiskey was still actively pulling away from Spurgeon before the whole holdup.
Now down to half a second.
This may have shaken his confidence a little bit there.
It probably has. So now,
You know,
with,
as a leader, you gotta a lot of it of the leaders, obviously leading and winning a race. It takes raw pace, but you also have to have the mental game, you know what I mean?
yes, that is absolutely true.
In fact, I would say the mental is more important than raw pace at times.
That I would agree with. Yeah. It's a good motto to go by. And you look at the leaderboard, a lot of cars already out of the event. Only 19 cars in the lead lap still, and I think most of the guys, let's see. Okay, Presley Sora's back out. Don't know if those guys will, but so there is 20 cars left on track here. We started the race with 30, but now down to just 20 cars. But it looks like Comiskey once again pulling away here from Tim Spurgeon, who's now under attack from Johnny Boardman III and Jerry DeWeer.
38-83.
Yeah. Right here, and ooh, oh, do a contact a little bit by DeWeer and Boardman there, and looks like DeWeer is going to take third away from Johnny Boardman III there, so good move by the 38 car.
Oh, we're pitching a lot of traffic.
Yes, we are, and gonna see who that would be here. Caleb Schrader, Greg Sievers, and Barry Fitzgerald right here in this battle. Gonna look further back through the field. Kind of spread out at this point. I think everybody's really solidified where they are gonna be on the track here. Maybe a little battle between Cole Raz and Todd Souza.
Great move to the outside there by Sosa.
That was a wonderful move on his part.
Now, will he be able to get it done?
Ooh, gotta run him up just a little bit.
And look at that. Power movement on the outside.
Great move by Cole Raz to get on the outside of Todd Souza, but he's got to make up ground because the leaders are coming. At least Brian Comiskey is here. He is.
This game.
Ooh, and Caleb Schrader had a really bad corner. One of the entries for Lemons Racing, the 4-car operation. They're already down a couple cars.
How much they slow up Comiskey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see how much they slow up Comiskey here.
Yeah, and Brian Comiskey is someone that's been pretty consistent his whole career. And in fact, before this season, he's only had one win and only won one pole. And he has led a total for this season, led a total of 102 laps in his whole career. And has led 41 so far. So if he leads to lap, no, whoa,
Oh!
and Barry Fitzgerald gets in the side of him there.
That was
Wow.
crazy.
Oh man, I wonder if that's gonna affect the 80 at all. Hopefully,
Second time in 2 races now, Barry Fitzgerald has affected the leader as a
and
lap car.
man,
Someone get that guy instructions on how to be an ARCA driver.
well, he kind of already is an ARCA driver.
Well, like a better one.
Right.
Because like even now, he's still hounding on the back of Comiskey for no reason.
Well, I think also trying to get one of his laps back too. Maybe one of his
Let's see how many
defenses.
laps down he is.
9. But it is a viable defense. But yeah, that was certainly unusual there on the lap car's part. But Brian Comiskey got his lone win. Let me try to trace this back. Back in season 2. I'll have to look at
Oh,
when that was. And here comes Barry Fitzgerald on the outside of Brian Comiskey there. And he's going to get around him. Going to get one of his laps back. So he's got to do it a
here's
few
the
more
86
times.
Spurgeon. Right there.
Yep, Spurgeon is there. I could tell you the 80 is probably fuming right now. Oh man, got to do a little block on Tim Spurgeon here.
Tim Spurgeon is going to have to do something equivalent to open heart surgery if he wants to make the move here.
And he is certainly precise like a surgeon.
Tim Spurgeon, the surgeon.
Tim Spurgeon the sturgeon.
Not really gaining, but not really losing. He's kind of just trailing on the back of the 80 right now.
Yeah, he looks like it.
He might be biding his time, waiting for... Because while we're talking, they are just catching more lap cars. There is just a sea of lap cars up there.
Yes.
You know, maybe he's thinking, why would I do it now? Let me use the lap cars as a pick. You know, make it a little easier on himself. But never mind, Spurgeon wants it here and now. As he's going to get to the outside here, we'll see if he can hold strong.
Alongside, side by side, Tim Spurgeon
for the
on the
lead.
outside.
Spurgeon holding nicely here. He's going to lead this lap.
And he's going to get clear here.
Comiskey has been dethroned for the first time this race.
Much like we saw at Nashville, Comiskey may be quick for only a short while. But then you get some laps in and it appears he may not be the one on top. Tim Spurgeon has 1 win to his career that came last season here. So, all right. Hey, I will be right back. I will need you to take over broadcasting duty. So I will be back in
Can you make it like... Can you change the camera to like most exciting or something?
like this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave the camera over there. All right. I'll leave the leaderboard up if you want me to.
All right.
Yep. All right.
Oh.
I will be back.
All right. There it goes. 71 to Cash Colt. Making a move on Horton. 29 laps down. Is Melissa Smith oh my gosh. Melissa Smith struggling on the inside of Loudon here. Not really able to make a move. See Kaida right there, right behind, trying to bide his time. Looking for anything here. Maybe even go 3 wide. Hagee, another driver behind this little group here, really trying to just look for something here. As you see, he's going to roll on the outside here with Eric Johnson Jr. Excuse me. Eric Johnson Jr., 26 laps down, but just trying to complete the race here, get the laps in. I've always liked this kind of driver because who knows? Maybe we'll find another guy who DNFs. That's going to be a spot for Johnson, and at the end of the day, that may be a championship point that sways into a ninth place finish in the championship compared to like a 10th place, for example. You got to stay out there, got to get as much points as possible. So I really respect a move like this. As you see, Melissa Smith really starting to drive away from this group behind them. Kaida, Hagee, both really fighting hard here, trying to get around each other, but not either one of them really willing to give it up. So you see, Nealon's going to take advantage of Hagee here, struggling with that battle on Kaida. As you see, Nealon's going to take it on the outside here. Nearly thought we just saw a wreck there. As you see, Hagee just continuing to drop down the order right now. He may have stopped the bleeding for now, but Shaq looking to the outside here of McDonald. They've had a nice little battle here, as these are the guys like relatively near getting lapped, but not like close getting lapped. So they got to be hustling for every spot here. As Shax makes a power move to the inside, he might clear here, and he does. What a move! Hagee just has been dropping down the order so much recently. I think a couple laps ago, like he was near Loudon and Culp. Now he's all the way down here. As can't really make a turn to the leaders right now. But if you look at that running board, Spurgeon, Nealon gets sideways. Holy. Nearly thought Shaq was going to run into the back of him, but as Shaq is going to get to the outside of Nealon, Nealon's loose. Something's wrong with it. Something that maybe a mess with that 68 car. But Nealon's has been really free all day. He's been making contact with so many people. Yeah. But back to what I was saying, gap between Spurgeon and Comiskey is grown here. And in fact, Jerry DeWeert looks to be only 0.4 back of Comiskey. We'll see what happens there when we have access to the camera yet again. Hagee barely holding on here. Barely holding on here to P12. So he has McDonald and I believe that's Cole Raz right behind him. You see? Oh, caution! Out. We have a caution here. Oh. May have been. Oh, was that DeWeert? Something happened with Jerry DeWeert. That was your third place driver. He has gone all the way to the back. Oh, pit stops here. Spurgeon in. Interesting. Loudon staying out. We don't really know what the running order is going to be right now. Everybody looks to be coming in here. Spurgeon, Comiskey. I see Hagee in, Loudon in, McDonald, Raz. But we have as many people just staying out here. I think Schrader went in, so he is not going to get his lap back. All these people did stay out, though. Any of them on the lead lap? Johnson, no. No. $36? No. No, all these guys are lap down guys that have opted to stay out here. We don't really know what the running order is right now. I'm going to be honest with you. We'll see what happens here at the restart. I think Melissa Smith may have cycled out to become your leader. Yeah, as we have a pace car's out here. It's gonna be Spurgeon, uh, Borneman, and Finger Mayaz
I'm back.
as your top three here. Henry, was that you?
Yep, I'm back.
Welcome back to the booth. We had a caution, which I believe collected your third place runner of Jerry DeWeert.
We'll look back at that in the next yellow. I had some quesadillas for dinner.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
Oh yeah.
As Spurgeon is gonna get out here to a very nice launch, but don't speak too soon because you see Borneman right there.
Johnny Borneman, he won at the Atlanta Mini Oval. I'm not sure if we're going there this season, but he led all 100 laps, so he knows a way to dominate races, especially at those mini ovals that we go to sometimes. So,
And another person, I don't want to mention him too soon, the rookie, Finger Mayaz, is currently in P3 and looking to hunt down for P2.
that was also the same car that Will Clapp drove for select races last season.
Yes, he did.
And so having a nice run here tonight. Have heard some rumors with how impressed the team owner Asher Bunkley has been that he may be promoted to do select Cup Series starts in the future. Probably needs some more races under his belt beforehand, but looking to be a solid contender to eventually be in the next division.
We'll see here. Mayaz is struggling to find a way around that 83 of Borneman right now.
Just needs to get a bit closer. So we're
See, Haida, another rookie running in the top five.
Yep, Caleb Schreier, that 6 car is a lap down. But yeah, the number one, this is driven by Matthew Fastnot last season. And so then he recruited Al to drive the car and doing solid so far in that number one entry. And behind them, you see the 71 of Cash Culp in a car prepared by Jan's Racing. Cash Culp doing a nice job so far in that car.
And I want to mention this. Look how far Comiskey is falling. He's now outside the top five.
He dominated the first part of the race. But man, now down in that sixth position there. Not what you want to see of Comiskey. Something similar with him at Nashville. He led the first few laps and then fell backwards.
Haida looking to try to get the outside of Schrader here. There's Hagee and Shacht. Hagee really fell out in the order earlier. He was running up with Mayaz and Culp earlier, but he dropped to as low as 12th or 13th at one point during this race. But he's making a solid recovery here, back up in the P8.
So now we look ahead here. You see Comiskey trying to make something work. And it looks like Comiskey's back in the top five.
Sweet.
Maybe he's found out something he didn't earlier. Now he's got to find a way around this lap car of Caleb Schrader here.
All right, let's see. What else is happening throughout the field?
Let's see here. So, nothing with the leaders, so we're okay there.
Smith and Horan believe both of those are lappers. Everyone back here, I'm pretty sure, is multiple laps down.
Oh, and Cash Culp!
Something wrong with the 71.
Oh, man! What a
You're
tough break. We just looked
running.
away.
Oh, Melissa Smith.
These two made contact earlier in the race. And, oh, that's a
Oh,
hard hit for Cash Culp. 2 weeks in a row. Oh, man, you hate to see it.
and just couldn't get down to the apron.
Nope, and had to park it up top. But, man, that hurts to see.
I'll remember to make a double foul this time.
You want me to make a double foul?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. While we're under caution, I'm gonna take a look back
Yeah,
at
let's see what happened with the weird. Oh, this is a major incident we missed. He was getting around the 36th lap car there of Sapienza.
and Sapiens just wouldn't let him go. And what
Oh.
the hell? That was uncalled for. So DeWeert makes a little contact with him in the quarter panel, and then he just okay.
No.
Oh. Now, Sapienza, he's known for someone that's had a temper, especially on the short tracks. I heard a rumor that he had some sort of penalty at Richmond in the modified division, and he apparently found the owner of the track's office and peed in his coffee mug.
Crazy.
I know.
Speaking of modifieds.
Oh, and this what happened
Oh,
to
another thing with Nealon we missed here.
Nealon makes contact with Gary McDonald hard on the wall there.
I feel like we should I feel like a modified division would fit Arkham perfectly.
That was originally going to be the idea for this division. It would have been the modifieds, but I wanted to give late models a try, and we've kind of stuck with it since. So maybe for season 5, we could consider running some not the late models, but the modifieds.
All right, let's see here. Will anybody be able to challenge that 86 Spurgeon?
Gets a good launch over Johnny Borneman here.
Well, he's gonna clear.
That he will
Borneman.
do, but oh, here goes Borneman though.
Oh,
And
there's Maez to the inside.
gonna get side by side for a second here. Gonna get a little loose.
Oh,
And Borneman falling back.
Yeah, something may be wrong with that 83 car.
As
Did
Maez
not.
gets a second.
The rookie's really showing here. You got Kaida third, Maez second.
Oh, here comes Kaida.
Kaida and Maez at the line, practically dead even.
Oh man.
All this is what Spurgeon wants to see in his mirror right now.
They gotta do this quick here. Mice has just gotta clear up here. He can't run the middle of the track.
He seems to be making that bottom work.
Nearly contact between Borneman and Kaida there.
See, can Kaida make anything happen here? Oh, Maez gets a loose.
That is just what he needs. And so now Kaida in the number 1, 2.
These two are really not willing to give it up here.
No, they are not.
That might just settle it, though. Yes, it will. Now, Kaida moves in the P2. Now Maez is battling a Borneman.
We look further back here. Borneman on the outside and maybe a bit of contact.
Oh, that's going to allow him to clear, though. That might be the reset that Maez needed there. Really, really struggling on that bottom lane. Now has freedom to run wherever he wants.
So now we're going to look further back here. Oh.
This is we only have 12 cars on the lead lap, Henry.
Yeah, a lot has happened this race. But now, Chris Loudon on the bottom there was so close to winning his first career race at Nashville, could not get it done. And eyeing for another good result here tonight, trying to get his, well, gonna be second to top 10 if he can make moves here. And that 21.
Dr. Ed Bull's gonna try to get around him here on the outside.
Can't quite do it though.
Oh, there he goes. As I would like to mention, the gap hasn't really opened up at all. Spurgeon is stuck at this like little gap he has here. And I would also like to mention that Borneman has been closing on Kaida there. So you see a battle for second maybe brewing.
Yeah, Borman has closed in on Kaida.
But that also might have just encouraged Kaida to start going. As you see, Spurgeon they're really close to Spurgeon now. I think everyone here this entire top four looks to be closing in on the leader here.
Borman is right there looking to the inside and gonna get his nose there.
We'll see, can he make the move done quick? That's what's been the trouble all day. Kaida's going to clear here. And this is one thing I never really understood. Why wouldn't Borneman show some patience here?
Well,
I really think if you showed like a little bit more discipline as if you're in a position like Borneman, you could potentially take advantage of maybe Spurgeon and Kaida wearing themselves out.
Man, these three under a blanket now. I think you raised a very good point there, and that may be the case. So I think maybe Born is trying to pressure Kaida into closing in on Spurgeon if he didn't really want to. And now, Kaida trying to find a way.
Stuck right now behind that 86, trying to make a move on the top, but not able to find anything. It's an interesting balance if you're in a position like Borneman, because especially you saw it at a turn 4 that last lap. Kaida made a little bit of a mistake there, and that really slowed up Borneman on exit. So you gotta be very calculative. As I'd also like to mention, I think Maez is closing the gap here and might join this little group here.
There he is, number 69. So far by himself here, but could eventually close on this top 3 here. If he has enough time.
Something's up with Spurgeon, because I think everybody's starting to get him there.
Still holding his own, though.
Could be the pressure from Kaida, which is causing him to slow up. See? Yep, same thing we talked about there. Borneman's going to have his entry slowed up because of Kaida's mistake there. Or not entry, exit, my apologies.
I feel like that may be another reason, because Borneman feels like maybe he has the better car, and he wants Kaida to either...
To do the work for him.
Yeah. For him to either get up to Spurgeon, or he's going to force him to.
Oh, Borneman looking to the inside here.
Side by side.
Trying to make this done quickly, but just can't make a move on the bottom.
You have to be really committed to making the inside lane work.
And, you got to consider... Oh, wait. I think Melissa Smith got around Maez at some point. As she's really closing in now.
Yep. Melissa Smith, look at this. At the P4 now.
Gap now down to 1 second. I think Melissa Smith might have found something in that race car. And we may see a very exciting battle here for the lead.
Melissa Smith won her first career race last season at Bristol, and a photo finish with the late Nick Janitis. So can Melissa Smith pick up her second victory here at Five Flags? Oh, look at this, up in the front.
Kaida. Look at this, dude. This is great racing right here. You see the top 3 practically under a blanket.
And Borneman gonna shut the door on Kaida.
But Kaida is still staying strong on that outside. And But this is just allowing Spurgeon to get away.
And for Melissa Smith to close in.
Borneman really needs to be more calculative of his moves here. He's done the same thing the entire time. He's made these jabs at the bottom, but the bottom's clearly not going to work if you want to make a move. I think you need to show a bit of discipline. I understand the urgency now because you have that 0-1 of Melissa Smith, which Melissa Smith, being frank, looks like the fastest car on the racetrack right now. But at the same time, you do have to show a bit of discipline.
I think Kaida's trying to get someone to work on an outside lane to get around.
Do we have a slow car in there?
Where at?
It looked like there was a slow car in between Mayaz and Melissa Smith.
Nope,
Oh,
that's,
Stevers.
Greg Sievers, 25 laps down.
That's gonna put this top the battle for the top 5 under a blanket now. Much like the top 3, 4th, 5th, and 6th right now are all just right there under each other. It looks like the gap's starting to widen a bit between Kaida and
Whoa, Greg Sievers got around Borneman.
that's not Severs, Henry. That's Jerry DeWeert.
Oh, yes, my bad. Sorry. Jerry DeWeert, my apologies, has gone around Borneman even though 44 laps down. But
You know, these two did have some contact earlier. They were really racing each other hard. Maybe we see some payback.
I think he's holding them up probably because, see, Borneman was right up to both Kaida and Spurgeon, but now has fallen back just a bit more. You see that 8 car closing on this little feud, I would say.
And another driver. It looks like Kaida's about to fall into the lap here of DeWeert. Yep, as you see, Borneman's boxed in practically.
There he is, losing a lot of time. Oh, Borneman gonna run up Sievers.
That's going to lose him more time here.
And you see Melissa Smith may challenge it for that 3rd position, knowing Borneman is a vulnerable car and could lose some valuable time and points. It's all said and done. Battle here.
DeWeert, Severs.
Sievers in the 19th position, DeWeer in the 26th position. Ooh, gonna
Borneman
hold up.
looking 3 wide bottom, but not able to make anything stick.
DeWeer holding him up consistently here.
As you see, Spurgeon is really just pulled away here from Kaida.
Oh, yeah. And he's got company.
As speaking of front runners, you see Hagee is going to get around Mayaz during this run. It's really, really tight battle here for the last spot in the top 5.
Look at Dr. Red Bull, the chiropractor. Ooh.
Oh,
Tries making
nearly 3
wide.
wide. We'll see there. Mayaz may have overdrove their stuff. They were running up near the top there. 3 wide nearly.
For a moment, I think they were. Man.
Oh. Hagee rolling this outside beautifully there. Is he going to get around? Yes, he does.
Good move by
Is
Ken
that
Hagee.
that was that for position?
I don't think Suze is for business. I saw him multiple laps down. But how about this? Melissa Smith trying to close in
Weird.
on not only 3rd but 2nd. That is in her
Kaida
frame.
has fallen off significantly here.
Yes, he has.
I mean, you could make the argument Spurgeon picked it up maybe. Maybe he was doing the strategy of letting them actually think they had a chance to wear the tires out. You got to consider maybe he was showing a little bit of a bluff, as they would say.
Coming around now to 23 laps to go here at 5 Flags. Man, pulling away still, although kind of gains a 10th, but he's not to gain more than that to win this race here, more than likely. Man, Tim Spurgeon has 1 win from last season. It was his first career win. Currently at start number 46, which is how many races this series has gone on for. So he has been here since the very beginning. Has always ran that black paint scheme with the white numbers and the blue outline. Always been sort of his style, the quiet demeanor of his. Got around to 19 laps to go.
We'll see there. As Borneman and
Oh,
Smith have both significantly fallen off that one car of Kaida.
but look at this, Bob
Jack.
Schacht just came up pit road.
Do we see the curse of a lap car yet again?
Caution's out.
Oh, caution's out for.
Trying to find what it would be for him. Maybe for Jerry or Barry Fitzgerald. No, it is.
Oh no, it was Dr. Ed Bull.
Oh man, running the knife position. It's gonna be contact of Cole Raz right here, and oh, wow,
What a hit!
big hit for Dr. Ed Bull.
Now this. We saw pit stops earlier. Do we see more pit stops here?
I think we
No.
probably will. Or actually, no. Just because
We
they've been
saw.
on these.
Yeah, no, they did take tires last yellow.
They did that. So Caleb Schrader is going to get the free pass.
Nice. He last caution he did have an opportunity to take the wave, but he chose to not take it in favor of new tires.
So there
Which,
he goes.
in a funny way, it may have ended up working out for him.
He will have to start at the tail end of the field, though. But working the caution here is going to be Tim Spurgeon, Al Qaeda, Johnny Borman third. That are going to be your running order here. Still waiting on Caleb Schrader to get his laps back here. So we're going to wait just a moment and give Caleb Schrader a bit more time. There he goes. So now we'll have 11 cars in the lead lap, as we previously did before, but now with Ed Bull being out. If you're Tim Spurgeon, what do you think you need to do for this restart here?
Hard to say, I mean, he hasn't really been doing anything wrong all race. How many laps we got left?
Well, when we take the restart, he'll be 17 laps to go.
Really, I guess just get a good launch. That's all you really can do.
Lights on the pacer are out. This is going to be a quick dash to the finish here. Probably going to be about 5 minutes.
Green flag, green flag.
Not the best start. Spurgeon.
It's gonna get out though.
I don't know if that's allowed. He merged lanes before the start finish
Are
line.
we? Is there a rule against that?
I'm gonna take a look at the rule book. I don't know
We
if
may
that.
we may have to send him through a drive-through, Henry.
I don't know. They don't allow it in real life.
I heard it's legal in the last lap.
Gonna be taking a look here.
Oh, Maez is gonna get around. Is looking to get around Melissa Smith here for that fourth position. Could be third if Spurgeon does get penalized, though.
Well, if you take a look at the rule book, there is no rule against it. So that was a
He found the hole in the rule book, Henry.
Yep. We're going to take a look at that after the race here, but a little battle for fourth.
Smith and Maez really battling hard here.
Gonna get clear.
That was a bold move by Melissa Smith.
But now,
oh, look at this. The crossover.
Maya's on the outside. Gonna try to get a run on Melissa Smith, and that he
We'll
will
see.
do.
Look at that.
And you see Ken Hagee not far behind.
Oh, look at that for the lead. Kaida. I thought I saw Kaida to the outside for the lead. That's my fault.
Well, hold on. We'll take a look at this here. Coming around 11 to go. He is catching just about a car length of distance between Spurgeon
We saw this
and
previously.
Kaida. Oh.
In that short run, I think Kaida's better in the short run.
Let's see, though.
See, look to the outside. Will he be able to make a move?
Oh,
look at this.
Here
there he
comes.
goes. Kaida, side by side with, I believe, how many to go? 9?
10 to go.
10 to go. Spurgeon really trying to defend on that side. And look at Borneman. There he is on the... He's going to follow Kaida through, maybe. Oh! Mistake there by Kaida. That's going to allow Spurgeon to get through here.
Still has...
Does Kaida have enough time to set up a pass?
Oh, he's looking bottom.
Bottom's not where you need to go, though.
I think he wants to be right up to Tim Spurgeon.
You want to get on that outside if you want to make a move. He nearly made the move earlier. We'll see if he can do it again. Don't think there's enough time, but Maez looks to be closing also.
So we have 4-man race to the finish, more than likely, barring any unforeseen circumstances.
Borneman makes a mistake here. That's going to allow Maez to get there.
As we look further back just for the moment, here goes Maez to the bottom. It's going to be 6 laps to go. Looks like Maez may have the stronger car, and there's a bit of contact.
These two not liking each other right now.
No, they are not, but Borneman holding strong in the outside lane, and he may be able to clear for now.
Let's see. Can Kaida do anything at this point?
It's 5 laps to go. It is go time right now. You cannot hold back at all here.
It looks like Tim Spurgeon's starting to drive away just a tad.
4 to go.
4 to go. Kaida looks to be closing the gap.
Takes another shallow entry, but still right there with Spurgeon.
Now 3 to go. He's right there. He just needs to get... He needs to make a move quick. He doesn't have a lot of time left.
2 to go.
Coming to 2 to go. He's right there. He's so close. Can he make a move?
He's about to send a Hail Mary here. But now
contact may be made. We don't know. Coming to the white flag.
1 lap to go, and there's Dave
We have a
Sapiens
full
on the
car
bottom. We stay green.
Never mind that.
And now through 3 and 4 for the final time, Tim Spurgeon going to pick up career win number 2, and it will be at 5 flags. What a finish that was. And a heartbreak
The defensive mastermind, Tim Spurgeon.
Man. Borneman, Maez, and Hagen going to be your top 5.
Great drives from the two rookies of Kaida and Mayaz tonight.
Pure Pulsar, Brian Comiskey falls down to 7th by the end of the race. But what a result that was.
What a race.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look back on what may have been the winning move.
It was right here. He got to the outside.
But then abuse.
And he held it. What happened? He got loose or something, if I remember right.
Yep, got loose, and
Yeah.
that is what made the difference for Tim Spurgeon to win this race. But what an amazing run that was.